Good day, Rusk and Joyous. Hope they're right, 'cause it's time for the Abnormal Barders. Tonight we have a lot to chase after. I'm not joking. Of course, you know, it was another Complete the Sets Rush store, the second one for December 2025. We have 13 abnormal skins to chase after. Both the tactical gloves, the large box, the armoured door, the fridge, the MP5, the sheet metal double door, the snow jacket, both of the beds, I do believe, the Thundergold handmade LMG, the Temple handmade LMG, Dungeon small wood box. Yep, we've got quite a lot to chase after. Now, just to point out, the charity skins, they are not marketable, they are not tradable. And all proceeds do go towards helping out Jingle Jam. Now, if you're a little bit confused, if like, what on earth is what's an abnormal skin? Well, what if I told you there's also regular skins? What? Well, don't worry. This is terminology we use when we're approaching these skins. Basically, we are the Ruskin investors. And, well, abnormal skins, if you need a little bit of help, consider looking in the description, scroll down, you'll see 2 videos are listed. Abnormals is a word we use for the skins that will become marketable at a set time every single week, Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. As you look above my head right now, you'll notice that we have about 45 minutes until the abnormals, and then they will become marketable, they will appear in the Steam market, we'll race to put those barders down, and hopefully, if we are the fastest, we will be the people that will be entitled to pick up those skins for a much cheaper price. Now, if you don't kind of fully understand everything and you want to, if you look at the 2 videos, the first one is a short video which only go over the details that I've already mentioned. If you truly want to understand what abnormals are, how to identify them, and know when they appear, consider watching the second video listed in the description. You'll see that it's about 20 minutes long, but it quite literally will tell you everything in regards to abnormals. I've also just been raided by rainbirds. Thank you very much, good sir. Do you like my hat? It kept going over my face a minute ago. Anyway, I've got to focus. So, we're going to go ahead now, figure out prices for all these skins, and then, of course, we'll talk about the regular skins afterwards. And then, of course, well, you know, I'm dressed up for, well, I'm not fully dressed up, but tomorrow I will. We're going to go ahead and talk about all those Christmas skins because we had to start guessing what potentially could be accepted tomorrow because the first Christmas Rush store for 2025 is going to appear. Thank you once again to Mr. Rainbirds. Hello, everybody. I'll go showcase all the brand new Christmas skins to you in a second. I just have to talk about buy orders. Sorry. I'm a little bit shaken there, but I can keep my composure. Chat, brace yourselves. Let's go through all the prices. Cyber gloves, and you know what, hard suit tactical gloves at the same time. How many of you just picked up Hedge June's Twitch drop tactical gloves for absolutely free? Those lovely looking designs. So we got another almost full day. I'm pretty sure everybody's grabbed them. I'm pretty sure everybody's got the skins, but yeah. Kind of surprised to see only 150,000. I'd have thought a lot more people would be chasing after them, but at the end of the day, it's still 150,000. So 150,000 people got these skins for absolutely free. And we're going to now question, are there people going to want to chase after the cyber gloves and the hard suit tactical gloves? I kind of don't think so. Now, if I were to just quickly switch over to here, just want to point out with the 48-hour analysis, I thought that the cyber gloves were going to reach at least 22,000, 22 to 25,000. Nope. Although by tomorrow, maybe. But with the hard suit, yeah, they're well off. I thought they're going to do between 18 to 20,000 subscribers. No, they're like 15,000 at the moment. Oh, well, getting closer to 16, but the point still remains they have undersold. Even then, they're not looking like they're going to be retaining their price. They do look like they're going to drop off. There will be more tactical gloves. And, I could just give you a nice little insight. Well, not those. we're impressed by those boots. Don't worry about them. Look at these, yes. Mr. Gingerbread tactical gloves and boots. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see these either tomorrow or next week. So if you need a little bit of help, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Gingerbread Collection is a very prolific and successful Christmas collection that's been getting quite a lot of skins over the past few years. Started off with the tier 3, then a furnace, then tier 2, then a hammer, and then hoodie and pants. We haven't seen a skin accepted since, 2022, but I do believe Mr. Milho Frito, he kind of took a bit of a break in 2023, made the backpack last year, but I convinced him, come on, do the tactical gloves and the boots. People would love it. I'm just going to give you a little hint there. What do you reckon, if these were to be accepted tomorrow, what might happen to all of this? I'm just saying. We are expecting an early rush to rotation tomorrow, so keep an eye out. In regards to these 2 skins, it's not just the Christmas skins. We're also anticipating with January time, we're going to start seeing like No Mercy gloves. We're going to see like, blackout gloves. Maybe even the whiteout tactical gloves. We'll see, but those are both metallic. Metallic armor collections aren't always all the rage, all the interest. And I do believe it was quite strategic that both of these were accepted in this particular Rust store, because if they had to come out like several weeks later, they would have sold like next to nothing. But now that both of these had come out, and they, for a while, were the first ever tactical gloves to ever be in Rust, they did sell quite a lot. But towards the end, they have been slowing down quite significantly, and I do not believe they'll be retaining their $2 prices. No. So, if you're to offer, if you're to consider offering a price, just look at their collections. You'll see for yourselves. Whilst the prices have been improving for some of these things here, when times are bad, they drop off real bad. So, in regards to what we have here, I do believe the cyber gloves will be appreciated more in comparison to the hard suit. I think what I want to do is 80 cents to $1.20. I think for a while, it will actually retain its price for quite some time, but give it time, more and more and more will appear. We saw it at Beds. We've started to see it with handmade NMGs. It's inevitable that it will happen to tactical gloves as well. So, we'll see how it goes. Right then. So, both of these, I think this one 80 cents to $1.20, but you? I think I want to do 70 cents to $1. I don't think there's as much interest in hard suit. Some of the things are perking up, which is nice to see, but what happens once it's out of the Rust store? I'm expecting it to drop off again. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for the subscription there, Mr. Warhead. 30 months. Thank you very much, good sir. So, yeah, I'm not feeling confident. Sorry to say. Sinotype Food. I've already mentioned this. Why did we get a food box? This is the lowest selling skin. The lowest selling Sinotype skin so far, and by tomorrow, I'm pretty confident it's not going to sell like an extra few thousand. No. It's very much expected to be barely reaching 16,000 subscribers. But is it necessary? Is it useful? Is it required? I mean, we've got mini fridges now. We've got regular fridges. They keep food refrigerated. But the point I'm trying to get across is it's redundant. Now, there are some things you can put in there, pies and whatnot, but just kind of seems a bit pointless now, doesn't it? True, but certain ingredients and whatnot? All right, maybe. So hopefully it does work out quite nicely, but then again, boxes DLC. Oh, it's being worked on again. So I can confirm, Face Punch definitely looks like they're building their very own storage collection. Let's just quickly go through all the details that have been mentioned so far. So I can just point out all the box names so far. So I do believe we have explosives, we have scrap, components, armoured, food. What else was mentioned? But the point still remains. The point still remains. They are making their very own storage collection, and what now happens to Neon Storage Collection, Graffiti Collection, Scientific Collection, Sinotype Collection? Maybe it might be small boxes. Okay, that won't be so bad, and that probably would explain why they stopped accepting the small prop skins. We'll see how it goes, right? I'm not expecting this to appear until like maybe February. I'll be incredibly surprised if it appears for January. Face Punch doesn't seem to introduce DLCs for January, but hey, we'll see. But yeah, that's the bane of this existence. So Sinotype is improving. Is it going to hold? Is it going to improve? We'll see. Right then. In regards to the price that I want to offer for it, I'm not feeling as confident. For that one, I'm going to do $1.50 to $2. I don't think that was going to be as good compared to the others. I'm also not expecting another Sinotype skin for another 3 weeks. Not tomorrow, not the week after that, and I doubt we're going to see another one for January Force Wipe. We might. I'd be surprised, but we might. But with 19 skins in total, I do believe that's now finished. So, we'll see what comes of it. Dungeon Dragonhorn Garage. I'm remembering all the words, but I'm not saying them at the right time. Dungeon Horn Armored Door. Good job, Hedge. Well done. Anyway, as you can see over here, this collection's been a bit funny. It originally came out in 2021. Back in early 2021, we had the offline TV era, when all the big streamers, they were playing on one very special server, and suddenly everybody cared about Rust. They bought Rust. They were buying tons of Rust skins. And then after a while, they did disappear. It did happen. As time has gone on, slowly, little by bit, Rust has recovered, and a lot of people are now playing at the moment, which is nice to see. And with the Christmas update tomorrow, I do believe we'll be seeing quite a large return. So, as you'll notice with the furnace, the door, the sheet metal door, the box and the garage door here, they are not looking very pretty. But also 40,000 plus subscribers, almost 38,000 subscribers, 33,000 plus subscribers, almost 40,000 subscribers. Are we surprised they're struggling? No. But then again, it's not like they have tons of listings on the Steam market either, as you'll see over here. Only 58. It's not like it's swamped. It's not like it has like 500 listings. I do believe it's just down to a lack of interest. Now, with the armored door being accepted, did you rise up in price ever so nice? Well, it was improving, but as you can see, as time has gone on, it's just been going down, 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 down. So, I'm rolling with the expectation that people don't care for this collection. Oh, what? Really? Yeah. You have sold quite a fair bit less compared to the rest of these. But you know what? Let's go see the previous armored door that was accepted the previous week. Oh, well. So that started to go down in price. That's unfortunate. And the whole collection there was actually kind of perking up quite nicely. Let's just quickly see for ourselves. How is it doing now? Oh, yep, even the locker's gone down in price. So it's all about, like, moments. What do you mean? So when we see a new skin being accepted, oh, suddenly now people care about it. But then when it's out the Rust store and it's been a week or so, oh, it goes back down again. So, yeah, not feeling very confident with that Dragonhorn armored door. By all means, if you want one, offer a nice higher price. But me, I think I'm only going to offer, you know what, for this, I might do like $1 to $1. $1 to $1.50. Yeah, I think that'd be right. I think it could do a decent job retaining a decent portion of its price. I feel like $1 to $1.50 is probably going to be the right way to go about it. So, all right, cool. That's how I'm going to approach it. If you want to offer more, you're more than welcome to do so. But I'm not 100% sure, so cool. Neon Berry's fridge. All I hear is positive words about it. It's just a fridge that says berries. But the farmers, the general people, they do happen to appreciate you ever so. Now, let's just quickly remind you, Meat Fridge came out first. Over 20,000 subscribers, did rise up in price quite nice with all the collection continuations, but then it did drop off. Veggies, just over 15,000 subscribers, and then we got the Neon Pies fridge, just over 15,000 as well. At the current rate, it looks like this is going to be the lowest selling skin, which is fine, but then again, you know, look at all the fridges we've also received this year. Nuke Vibe, wow, you worked out well, that's interesting, but yeah. Out of what, 20 skins? Of course, we do have like drops and whatnot, but you're telling me out of all the other skins here, about 12 of them, yeah, they're all down in price. Oh dear. So 4 in the positive, 12 in the negative. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So by all means, I am expecting that this is going to suffer. But with the interest and the amount of people commenting positive things about this, I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. Maybe it will work out. Maybe people will appreciate it. Fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? So, how are we going to approach it? Well, the best thing we could probably do is just look at the previous skins and just see how they held up, because of course, all of these came out back in like the summer. So, yeah, this came out July. This came out July. This came out at the end of July. So what we can do is we go on the Steam market and see how badly they suffered as we went through October time. Because typically of October, that's when we see a lot of skins reach their lowest point. Well, how low did they go? Let's go find out. So as you can see right here, $2.25, 74 listings on the Steam market. Very thin, by the way, very thin. Scroll. How bad were you around October time? So as you can see, it did drop off pretty badly. But now it's starting the road to recovery. So let's just see here. It actually did keep going down in price even after October. Barely about $1.50, but then it rises up. So that's interesting. Okay, so lowest point here, $1.50. But meat was the one that went up in price the most. With all these other acceptances, yeah. So let's look at veggies. Veggies at the moment, it's got to be just about over $2. Let's see here. Yep, just over $2. Not too far off. Very thin. 49 listings. But how low did you go? Let's go ahead and find out. So it goes down, kind of goes up. Seems its lowest point was also about $1.50. So both of those two were the ones that actually were in like getting interest and sold quite a fair bit and whatnot. Pies has always been down in price. So I do believe from here and now, you're probably going to only see people like berries and meat and veggies. I think the berries is going to emulate the behaviour of the meat and the veggies fridge. Therefore, I think what I'll do is $1 to $1.30, because I do believe when times are bad, the berries fridge will probably drop off. But then you can also consider, well, hang on a minute. it's probably going to have a pretty decent future in the near future. I don't know how good post-Christmas is going to be, because considering we have the, considering we have the naval update now in February, is the positive momentum going to just keep breezing through all of January and end up leaking into February? I do feel confident that most skins will drop down in price around March and April time. I'm just not sure if it's going to start dropping off around February time or get delayed until quite literally the very end of February. And that has happened before. I remember a pretty good post-Christmas. It might have been 2022, 2023. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So we are expecting a lot of people, right? Okay, so we're seeing what's that about. Anyway, with you, I think what I'm going to do is $1 to $1.50. I feel like we could do a decent thing. We'll see. I'll have to do that afterwards. I see what you've done. Right. Anyway, I think people will be treating it nicely. I think a lot of people will be respecting it, and I think a lot of people will be using it, and that's what's most important. So $1 to $1.50. But if you feel more confident with it, if you're walking up today and you're going to tell me, Hedge, I want to buy 1,000 of those, put down a $2 bar order. Yeah, by default, it is expected to still suffer at some point, but yeah, $2 should be good. Should be good for a $2.49 skin. Perfect. Abyss MP5. There is a big problem with this, and it's very straightforward. This does have a nice bit of transparency. It's not picture perfect, but, well, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it for yourself. I've showcased it in the Rust rotation. Where's the aim site? There we go, thank you. So it's only got the top portion here with transparency. The rest of it still remains. Now, with that being a $3 skin, and it's cool, just about 13,500 subscribers, I'll now showcase to you that just over to here we have the Heatseeker MP5 at $2.60. Do you remember the amount of transparency we saw in this? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, so as long as this exists at a cheaper price, I can't see the Abyss MP5 working out wonderfully, because this has a whole lot more transparency, and it's a much more approachable go-to option. A very, very nice skin, and if nothing else comes out like it, as time goes on, it will gradually go up in price. So you might have noticed this did dip down in price pretty badly as we went for October. That did happen. But now it's on the road to recovery. Well, I mean, it kind of stopped for a bit, but I do believe around January time, you're going to see this rise up even higher than the high point we saw back in July 2025, the summertime. So, all right, cool. Let's just remain positive. But yeah, with that still being cheaper, I worry for you. And looking at the other Abyss weapons, aside from the AK-47, well, Thompson's recovered. That's nice to see. LR300, not too bad. Only down by 10%. M39, down 44. L96, down 48. SAR, down 19. Not the end of the world, but could be better. But you, the MP5, 13,500 compared to these recent skins. I mean, you have so quite a fair bit less compared to Thompson. Yeah, very similar to the AK at the moment, but yeah. Our MP5's appreciated at that moment. The actual weapon itself in Rust. So I look at you, I question it, I'm worried about you. I think for that I'll probably do $1.20 to $1.70. I do believe that'll be dropping off, but I don't see it dropping off and burning and crashing and all that. I think probably end up around just over $2, which is fine. I'd like to be wrong, but I still worry for it. So yeah. Porcelain sheet metal double door. In the 48-hour analysis, I made a consideration. I thought that I was going to do between 12 to 14,000 subscribers. Well, lo and behold, I'm correct. Yep. It's just reached 13,000 subscribers. Now, we have, well, I'm expecting an early Rust rotation tomorrow. I think we've got about 19 hours left until then. I don't think a lot of people would get some extra late barders in this. Or rather, purchases is what I meant to say. I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to wait to the very last second, make some purchases, and then, there you go, it works out nicely. No. But I've got to sit here and say, with those sales and with that design, I do feel pretty confident with it. Some skins we have here I will be buying tonight, and that sheet metal double door will be one of them. So with the recent sheet metal double doors this year, well, I mean, you've recovered. You're still slightly a bit down. You're a Halloween skin. You're only down by 6%. That's a big surprise to me. Now, this year we had quite a lot of Twitch drops. I'm sure you can see that for yourself. Earlier this year, we had the Serpent Temple. Technically speaking, it's a holiday theme skin for Lunar New Year. Oh, Sunken Double Door's doing all right. And you got last year's skins. The Halloween ones are still down bad, but again, holiday theme skins. But then you had the Christmas one, and that's doubled in price and even higher. So what's the point you're trying to get across, Hedge? On average, these skins, they sold more than 13,000 subscribers. Individually, they have some very nice looking designs, but with what Mr. Vay's made here, I mean, it's incredibly nice. Like, oh my goodness, it's exquisite art. But here's the funny thing. Could we actually, like, see an interesting collection continuation in the near future? Well, you might do, but it might be another sheet metal double door. So this, of course, was made and prepared for the naval update, but no naval update. But I think Facepunch will look at that and they'll think, you know what, we still want to have that. Maybe they might change the name, but that's still porcelain skin. So in the future, you might see another sheet metal double door. And, you know, they're the same collection, so you compare them up and whatnot. I have made a joke with Mr. Vay's. He has to make a third one now. Why not? Go for it. So, perhaps in the future we'll see another update and he can make another sheet metal double door on theme with that. I still hope for the day that we see the rug skin being accepted. I mean, Facepunch, come on now. You know it'd print money. You know loads of people want that. Look at it. Look at it. Look what they won't give to you. That was made back in the summer of 2023. It glows. It looks amazing, but they won't let you have it. Facepunch, why are you so mean? Why? All right, anyway. So, porcelain collection. Let's just quickly look at you as well. So I'm talking more specifically about the deplorables. Garage door recovered. Sheet metal door. Beautiful. Furnace, you recovered. Large box, recovering, but not fully there yet. Down the line, eventually, I think we'll be seeing some more porcelain skins. I'm actually going to ask Mr. Vay's, hey, do you reckon you can make some more? So, all right, cool. So, that, I feel confident. I feel real confident. I'm going to do $2 to $2.50 for this, and tonight I'm still going to buy some as well. Could it ever crash and burn? I don't think so. I don't think I'll have that many listings and whatnot. I do feel confident we'll see more of its collection. It's in a good spot. It's in a good spot. So I like it. I hope you do too. And I hope a lot of other people do as well. Here's hoping it works out nicely. So, right, I feel like I've said my words. Feel free to comment below your thoughts. Training snow jacket. So we've had this discussion with the previous week. We had, of course, the No Mercy snow jacket. That has gone down in price. It's not down terribly, but it has gone down in price. Now, of course, this did over 30,000 subscribers, which would deem like quite a lot. Now, as I look over to here, it is thin. It could recover, but you're looking at about 20 to 30 skins right there. Wow. 20 to 30 until it reaches back up to its rust or price. Now, as we go through January time, here's hoping it does improve quite nicely and blah, blah, blah. But that had a lot of like hype behind it with it being like a nice camouflage option. Still went down in price, and now we have the training snow jacket. It appears immediately the week after, and it does less than half the amount of sales compared to the No Mercy jacket. Is it more of a problem that the No Mercy jacket sold far too much? Or is that how snow jackets are going to be? Or is this still not like selling like a reasonable amount? Again, snow jackets, we haven't seen that many in a very, very long time. These sold like next to nothing because that came out back in 2015. These came out in 2017. It's like, yeah. So, I'm thinking, I'm questioning. I'm not sure if that's going to be in demand, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to retain its price. It's the snow jacket itself. If you're not using it, where's the justification to own skins? If you're not getting access to it enough, yeah. So the training collection, let's also talk about you. That's doing good. That's doing very well for itself, especially the clothing and the armor. What comes out after the snow jacket to give that a boost? We don't know. We actually don't know what the brand new skinnable is going to be for January time, so we don't know yet. Anyway, I think for the snow jacket, I think I'll just do 70 cents to $1. It's hoping it doesn't go down anymore, but again, it's the focused item of the month. So hopping back over to here, scroll. Where's those lovely looking snow jackets? Oh, yes. I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's accepted tomorrow. That's like the perfect thing. Come on now, come on. So, yeah, you could dress up as Santa tomorrow. But then again, we already have like Santa theme standard jacket. We've got Christmas gang set, so let me just quickly remind you of all of this. Don't worry, I've been talking about something there, don't you worry. But yes, Santa jacket. This came out last year. Okay. Let's just type in Santa then. All right, cool. This came out last year. No, 2 years ago. It sold for $1, if I can recall. I think, yeah, it was 99 cents, wasn't it? Sold quite a lot. Now it's just back up to $1 again. Didn't really go up in price that much. But then again, it recovers every Christmas. In fact, it's doing better this year. Well done for you. Keep an eye on those Christmas skins. Anyway, back over to here. So, here's hoping we do see more. You know, we do tend to see a good few like Santa skins being accepted for every Christmas. That gets accepted tomorrow, or any other of these Christmas skins that you see here. So we've got like Christmas Snow Jacket, we've got Christmas Elf, Jolly Stripes, Pearl Claws. Like lots of interesting designs have been made. I feel confident we're going to see 2 more over the course of the next 2 weeks. So what will it be? I'm leaning for Santa Snow Jacket and Christmas Elf. I think those were the ones that will be accepted. And with more options coming out in such a short amount of time, that will lead to some problems with that. So yeah, 70 cents to $1. I hope that was reasonably straightforward. I had to stop for a minute and just think. Right then. Black Ops bed. This could lead towards like more Black Ops deplorables being made and whatnot. And I have been wrong twice now with Black Ops skins. Black Ops bow, I sat there and said, hunting bows, they don't tend to work out very nicely. Transparency isn't super helpful. But lo and behold, it worked out wonderfully. Well, I mean, to a point, it's slightly up in price. We'll go with that. Compared to all the other hunting bows, yeah, it is lovely. But anyway, I also dismissed the Black Ops LR300, although I do think that was manipulation. I think people just bought out the stock. Anyway, that's just deplorable. This is different. And we know we're going to see a whole lot more bed skins being accepted. Oh, we know. So many beds have been accepted since October. We only have the Popstar bed. And that's it. That's the only skin that's in the positive at the moment. Really now? I mean, Forest Raiders is only slightly down by 1%. So, okay, fair enough. There will be more beds. There will be more Christmas beds. You know there will be. And I can't help but assume that we'll probably see between October 2025 to October 2026 probably like 50 beds. Because they love to have rust stores with 2 beds. They just can't stop themselves. So here's hoping we start seeing some more skinnables soon, because that bed, it just keeps getting more and more skins. It's getting ridiculous. So for you, I'm feeling a little bit unsure. I'm feeling a little like more unsure in comparison to confident. So Black Ops bed, my answer to you is, I think with your $3 price, I'm only going to do $1 to $1.50. I'm only going to go halfway because I just don't trust it. I would like to be wrong. For the skin creators, I would like to be wrong. But if we do start seeing more deplorables being made and accepted, that bed might have a pretty fun time ahead of it. But having just looked at all the beds, you might have noticed, again, only one is in the positive. So, all right, fair enough. So, we'll leave it at that. Thundergold HMLMG. Thundergold collection is actually doing very well for itself at this moment. Look at all the skins. Look at all the skins. That's a lot of green right there. SAP could improve. Of course, the custom SMG and the double barrel shotgun, but wow, you're only down by 10%. Most SMGs are down pretty bad. Anyway, the clothing and the armor is in demand. The weapons, I mean, you got the AK doing very well for itself and the SAR, but So what about you, Handmade LMG? What about you? Only 9,300 subscribers, pushing up to 9,400. You also have a standard site as well. That could be concerning. And considering all the drops we just got for absolutely free, I mean, I'm not surprised to see the low sales, but is it going to retain its price? Or is it going to likely struggle? So looking back at those weapon skins, I mean, you got the double barrel shotgun there. Most double barrel shotguns tend to perform pretty badly. It's unfortunate. I actually had some pretty high hopes for this. But I just want to see for myself right now, what was the lowest point here? So the absolute lowest point, it's not that bad looking at what I see here. So I think this is, yeah, this went, it's $1.50 basically, yeah. Yep. Handmade LMGs, let's also look at the recent ones. So, yeah, that's down by 63 and that's down by 66. Is this $3 skin over to here going to drop off? Or, with its nice pearlescent white design with the gold trim, will it actually work out? I believe it's going to drop off, but not crash and burn. It's hoping Handmade LMGs get like a buff and people happen to appreciate them a whole lot more, but I think I'm just going to do $1 to $1.50. I feel like that's probably the best we can do. I mean, by all means, if you feel super confident with it and you want to go ahead and buy a bunch more, by all means, put down like a $2, $2.50 price. Go grab a bunch from the Rust store, but be a little bit cautious. And also, with that being one of the brand new skinnables, I wouldn't be surprised over Christmas if we see another Handmade LMG skin being accepted, or 2, and then January as well, and then yeah. So basically, what we've seen with the beds, What was the other one? It was bed, handmade MG. Then we're also expecting more snow jackets to be made and accepted. So cool. So keep an eye on it. But yeah, $1 to $1.50. Dungeon small box. You're a perfectly fine looking design. A lovely addition to the Dungeon collection. But until I see more skins being made and whatnot, I'm not sure. But if we do eventually get wallpapers, I've said this multiple times, if we do get wallpapers, I would absolutely adore seeing a dungeon wallpaper being made. I will make the catacombs in my base and, oh, you're going to get trapped. But that looks amazing. That's an awesome looking design. So, back over to here. Small box, small box, small box. I wouldn't be surprised if it does drop off a fair bit. Look at all of this. Oh my. Even the storage collection dropped off. Small ammo box though. Oh, wow, wow. Good for you. So, yeah, majority of small boxes not exactly in demand. If we don't see any more skins for a while, small box, I do believe you're probably going to drop off and probably end up around $1. So for that, I'm going to do 80 cents to $1.20. Just a little bit below $1, just a little bit above $1. I think that's fine. Again, if we do start seeing a whole lot more of these skins being made, oh, I'm feeling a whole lot more confident. I do believe regular skin submissions start again next weekend, so keep an eye out. Pirate bed. I just want to take a real quick look and showcase to you all the pirate deplorables. We have the furnace, the garage door, the sheepman door, and the large box. Oof. Wow. Wow. Oof. Okay. So we're 2 for 2. Some very nice positivity and some pretty bad negativity. Oh dear, oh dear. I yearn for the day Face Punch considers making like a pirate DLC. I want a hammock. And a peg leg. Oh man, imagine if you could get peg legs and rust. I mean, they could probably do it for Halloween. You could make it bend and whatnot. I mean, it's just for a joke. Anyway. Focusing. You have not sold that much. Let's hop back over to here. 15,400, 12,000, 9,600, 16,700. It seems the lower selling deplorables tend to work out quite nicely. Oh, look at that. It's sold even less in comparison to the Sheep Matador. Interesting. But then also look at the pirate collection as a whole. I do believe if I go to the front page right now, let's just refresh. Let's just go to the next few pages. Pirate collection actually tends to be like on the front page quite a lot. And do you notice the bamboo cage large box there? Oh, there's a reason for that. Anyway, hop it back over to here. This is an in-demand collection. Naval updates just around the corner. Well, February time. I do believe a lot of people will be appreciating pirate collection a little bit more. With the bed there, I think a lot of people might be putting them in their boot bases. I think people will be buying out the pirate collection, doing a little bit of pirate roleplay, pushing people off the plank. You get the idea. So, all right, I can see some interesting things with it. This is $2 in comparison to Black Ops bed. Okay, that's interesting. But what prices are we going to offer? I think for the pirate bed, I'm going to probably do between. I think I'll do. Oh, this is rough. 90 cents to $1.40. It's very close to $2. Not all the way up to $2, but it's getting there. And it is more in favour of positivity. So, yeah, 90 cents to $1.40 for that one. I feel like that bed's going to probably have a decent future. Do I want to go even higher? That very likely will be something I'll buy. I've been contemplating it. I'm looking at it. I'm questioning it. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with 90 cents to $1.40. We'll let everybody else offer a higher price if they so wish. Temple Handmade NMG. So I've already talked about everything in regards to handmade NMGs and prices and the situation and whatnot, whatever we, as we talked about the Thundergold. Will people appreciate a non-reflective dark green option? I mean, it's kind of light green, dark green. It's a bit funny, but anyway. Standard sight again on a handmade NMG. Not exactly what everybody's clamoring for. This is a perfectly fine looking design. It's just, a lot of people probably would have preferred the hoodie and pants in the tier 2, just saying. But anyway, looks nice, looks cool. Has only sold 4,700 subscribers. I mean, let's just go over to here. Let's just quickly confirm. What were we expecting? I thought the I thought that handmade MG was going to do between 6,000 to 8,000 subscribers. These two matched up into that. This didn't. Do you reckon it could get manipulated in the future? I'm very curious about this. You've sold next to nothing. By tomorrow, you're going to barely reach over 5,000 subscribers. That's got to be one of the lowest selling skins I've seen in the entire year. So for that, for a $3 skin, in that regard, I might offer, I might do $1.20 to $1.70 for that one. Yeah, a little bit higher, just a little bit, because I do not expect that many listings. In fact, you might want to push up to $2, maybe even a little bit higher. That just seems a little bit too silly. That seems far too low for that skin. So, yeah, I might be offering a decent price there. If you feel different, by all means, you can offer little or less. You get the idea. So, all right, cool. Right then. Balloon pack and birthday candle hat. They've already come out. Ta-da! So they came out yesterday because they were introduced last Tuesday. So that came out Tuesday evening, rolling into Wednesday morning. So basically about 24 hours ago. Quite literally, because we're getting very, very close. Anyway, $4 at the moment, but with this birthday candle hat, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it returns next year, probably the first week of December 2026. Balloon pack, I'm not sure, but I guess it would also make sense to bring that back every birthday. So, all right, cool. I could see that being introduced like for other events as well. I guess it would make sense. They could do a balloon pack, a Halloween themed balloon pack, and they could do a Christmas. Oh yeah, no, oh that's easy money. People would buy that. That'd be some fun decorations. Maybe they could do them a little bit cheaper because you wouldn't probably be able to put like names and writing on them. Anyway, I could see that working out better compared to the candle hat. Although we do have the question of how hard is it to make this? 15 cloth and 5 fuel. Not too hard. Will people appreciate you? Again, you do give off some light. It's early game. You might need some light as you build your base from twig to a little bit higher perhaps. Anyway. So I'm thinking about both of them. I do still feel more confident with the balloon pack. So what I did with this is I did like $1.50 and $2 bar orders. I can see this dropping off, but I don't imagine it's going to be too bad. Just in case I only went up about halfway. And then in regards to this, I only went up about a third because I do believe it'll be brought back and the other bar orders I see here just aren't that high. I don't think people have confidence with it. So, all right, cool. And so, Christmas skins. Tomorrow, I'll say it once again, I am anticipating an early rust rotation. And then, of course, tomorrow, we're going to have the Christmas update. I do think we're going to see quite a lot of people turning up for that. Yes. So today we only peaked at 124,000, but tomorrow an actual wipe is happening. The Christmas update will be put through. You could get all your stockings and get those presents from Santa and get a M249 somehow. So yeah, it's going to be a wacky couple of weeks. We are expecting a lot of people to turn up. I will remind you, last year, initially, December last year wasn't that strong. It wasn't that great. But towards the final 2 weeks of the month, it did perk up. A lot of people were playing, and it reached up to 112,600 for the average players of the month. So I am expecting some good things. If tomorrow isn't that good, we might have issues. So that's cool. What Christmas skins will be accepted? Well, look at the description. The link to it will be right there. Consider going for all the skins and commenting below what would you like to see being accepted. I've already given you a bit of a preview, but yeah, look at all these skins. Some very nice, lovely looking designs. But what will be accepted? We have no idea. So, all right, cool. So if you want to be able to find this, just go to the Rust Workshop. So I'm at the home at the moment. Hover over here. Click Collections. You should see it pretty quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did it get lost in the shuffle? What? Where is it? I can't seem to find it. I very likely would have passed it. I'm pretty sure I just passed it. Okay, I somehow lost it. Oh, there it is. Yep, just there. It's at the bottom. So, perfection. So, that's it. That's a wrap in regards to talking about abnormals. Can I just give you one extra little detail? So, a little bit earlier, I did reference saying, oh, wow. Bamboo cages on the front page. There he is. What is going on with the prices of the bamboo cage? A certain individual has made a video showcasing how you can use it with an interesting exploit to then have like an invisible large box. How's that work? Well, first of all, let's just show you the difference that we've seen. As you'll see here, that bamboo large box is not doing very well for a very long time. So then comes along Mr. Silver Spooks, and he makes a video showcasing that you can hide this in your in some roofs. So this went from like 80 cents to $4. It definitely quadrupled in price, that's for sure. Quintupled, I mean, a bit debatable. Anyway, let's just go over to here real quick. As you can see, this is his YouTube. I will link the video that he made where he showcases how to hide it. Because it has transparency, whilst a little bit peeks out and that you can interact with and whatnot, you can't see it. So people won't be able to see the large box. Oh, and that's why it has gone up in price very suddenly and ever so nicely. So, all right, cool. So that is a wrap. Keep an eye on the commits whilst we are basically only expecting the naval update. The DLCs are being talked about, and there is words that they're going to remove the peaks from Brutalist and the brand new high quality metal building skin. That very likely will be appearing tomorrow. People are going to complain. Yep. All right then. So that's it. Let's now skip ahead and proceed to do those buy orders. Okay, 2, 1, let's roll. So, Porcelain Sheet Metal. Last week I had that mistake, didn't I? Where I was like, oh no, I've accidentally put in 90. Won't be doing that this time. Fingers crossed, hopefully. All right, there we go. Hello, how you doing? Okay, you don't even have anything there. All right, I'll accept that. Let's go put down a decent amount. Cool. Right, over to here. Neon Berry's fridge hasn't appeared. Pirate bed. Okay. Thundergold. Nope. Okay, back over to here. Nope. Back over to here. Nope. Oh, there you go. There's the armored door. What price are we offering for you again? I didn't want to go too strong, so I'll offer something like that. That should be okay to a point. Yeah, that should be okay. Now back over to here. How you doing? Nope. And over to here. How you doing? Nope. And then over to here. How you doing? Nope. Okay. Right. Did we get the barters in? Did it actually go through? Yes, it did. Right. Over to here. Nope. And over to here. Where is everybody? Where's the buy orders? Okay, well, let's go over to here and do a second buy order on the sheet metal double door. Right, so that's got to be about $2.50. So let's just quickly... Someone's got a pretty strong buy order there. How dare you? I'm the person who'll be doing that. Boom. Right. And I'll probably offer that amount. That's fine. Yep, that's a very strong buy order. Lovely stuff. And then if we could just switch back over to here. Shall we get... Nope, and nope. Let's put that over to there. Let's put you over to there. Just keeps me a little bit more organised. All right, Sinotype. Do I really want to chase after you? All right, I'll put down like a lower price buy order, something like that. That'll be all right. Yeah. Right, I thought that, yeah, that's probably a decent amount of buy orders. So let's now skip ahead and talk about the abnormal barter support and the regular skins. We didn't talk about the regular skin prices. All right, we're back. We might have found out something. You might want to look in the description and maybe skip ahead. Why? What's wrong? We might have been spoiled for tomorrow. Ooh, okay. I'll show you in a second. First of all, let's talk about these skins. So one thing I forgot to mention was the regular skins. Don't worry, we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's just see the progress. Let's just see what the abnormal barter support looks of all of these abnormal skins. Porcelain sheet metal double door does look good. That is in a very, very, very good, interesting look position. Basically, it's $3, and as you notice, the barders, well, comfortably over $1, comfortably all the way close to and above $2, and, well, goes all the way up to $2.60. It's one of the most impressive, lovely, artistic designs we've ever seen in Rust. And we very likely might get another sheet metal double door version in the future as well. It looks nice. Vase did a spectacular job, and, well, honestly, I think it's going to hold, based on the performance of all the other sheet metal double doors, I think it's going to have a pretty good future. I am going to buy some. That's in a very, very, very good position. Now, please remember, if you're watching this during your lunch break, like the next day, it's Thursday, you got to remember, we're anticipating an early Rust rotation. And we might have been spoiled what's in there. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, that's in a very good spot. You could try your best and try and pick them up for a cheaper price at like $2.80 or whatever, get like 20 cents cheaper, but come on now. Even when times are bad, I think that's going to be in a very good spot. So, feel free to comment below. Did you buy some yourself? But make sure you get some before it's too late. I reckon we'll probably see the Rust rotation happen about like 5 or 6 in the evening, UK time, London time tomorrow. So if you can figure out the time zones, yeah, you might want to make a move. Neil and Berry's fridge. You're a $2.49 skin. Your barders only go all the way up to $1.60. We contemplated how bad could it potentially be. Well, all the more in-demand ones, of course, that being the meat fridge and the veggies fridge, they only went down to like $1.50. This does seem to be like the safe spot. Now, I'm actually here at $1.60, partly because I didn't know how much I was offering, but also because I wanted to be the guy on the top. I'm happy to pick these up at their worst. Here's hoping they work out very nicely in the future. Could we see more neon fridges ever being made? No. Skin creator confirmed he only wanted to do 4, so all right, fair enough. I'll be honest with you, I think you could just put down a $2 barter. Although, if you're feeling confident, if you just want one for yourself, just go buy it, treat yourself. Appreciate the berries fridge, but do you honestly need a fridge that just says berries? It's pretty much the exact same design compared to all the other neon fridges, but they just have different names, different colour, different picture. People are probably still going to say yes. All right, fair enough. If you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it. But as an investment, I think you're still better off with a $2 barter. If you just truly wanted to grab some, but save some funds, $2 barter. Over to here, Pirate Bed. Again, I'm hoping you have an interesting future. I'm expecting it. I'm hoping for it. Your barters go all the way up to $1.88. You're a $2 skin. Well, that adds up quite nicely. So yes, plenty of barters below $1. Plenty of barters between $1 to $2, all the way up to $1.50. And then you have me here with $1.61, and then someone else did a extra batch of barters slightly higher. I think that's in a very good position. I think I'm going to go buy some myself as well. We looked earlier, the Pirate Garage store didn't sell too ridiculously. It's now comfortably in the positive. Could you be one of the only beds that's actually positive? Will we see a bit of an upswing? A bit of like a surge of interest as we get closer and closer to February Force White when we're the naval update? I still think they need some sort of pirate DLC of all the pirate bandanas and the parrots and whatnot. Anyway. You're in an interesting spot. You haven't sold that much. I don't expect too many on the Steam market afterwards. You're an in-demand collection. And right now, if you go look at all the pirate clothing armor skins, all of them are rising up in price to brand new peak prices. All prices are improving. So, yep, that's looking nice. Training snow jacket, we questioned it, we thought about it, and it's only got barters going up to about $1. So, plenty of barters, but that's a $1.49 skin. Not too bad for what it is. But if you're questioning, oh, is it actually going to hold? Is it going to work out all right? We still do not know. And I can confirm we do know we're getting another snow jacket. But it does add to a complete collection. It will be welcomed. It's sold just as much as the other skins. Honestly, it'll probably be all right. If you wanted to try your best to save some funds, why not offer like $1.10, $1.15? Try and save about 35 cents each. Couldn't hurt, but if you really want it, just go buy it. But as an investment, buy orders, yeah, probably stick with the barters. Yeah, so not too bad. It's just we don't really know if snow jackets are actually an in-demand item. How often do we even use them? Question now. Anyway, over to here. Dragonhorn Armoured Door. I looked at you. I questioned you. I saw last week's skin. I noticed problems. We looked at your collection. We noticed problems. I kind of want to go a bit safe with this, didn't I? This has barters going all the way above $1, and then you got a decent amount around $1.50. Honestly, that's fine. That's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that. Are you going to hold? I doubt it. If you wanted some, what would you offer? Just put down a $2 barter. You'll be able to pick up a bunch of these for a cheaper price. I'm sure eventually you will. But will this one be different? It does look cool. It looks nice. It's kind of scary. But, yeah, what do you reckon? We'll see. We'll see. But $2 barter, I think, is better. Yeah, I think it's going to be how it works. Again, how many people actually get to the point where they have an armoured door? Looking at all the prices I've seen with the recent armoured door skins, recent enough, they don't seem to be holding up very nicely. Only a few stand out and end up in the positive quite comfortably, quite nicely. So, all right, cool. Over to here, Abyss MP5. Again, with its price, you could just go grab yourself the Heat Seeker. And honestly, there's other options out there as well. You haven't sold ridiculously, which, okay, you know, it's nice. But could you still work out quite nicely? Could you still end up being like a nice sort of evens skin? Not down in price, but not really up in price either. Well, I just can confirm right over to here, the barter's only got up to about $1.50-ish, 60. I mean, then you got the $1.86. Anyway. Give it time. I'm sure we'll see more listings. Give it time. I wouldn't be surprised if it dips below its rust or price. MP5's in journal at the moment. Most of the prices are down pretty bad. Abyss collection's fairly in demand, but quite a decent amount of those weapons aren't, they're not exactly doing super great, are they? No. So I don't think this is going to be safe. If you truly wanted to grab some, put down a $2 barter. I wouldn't be surprised if you managed to pick up some for yourself. I feel pretty confident with that. Black Ops Bed, I didn't get an extra barter on you, did I? No. Had a weird issue, it didn't work. Anyway, it's got barters going up to $1.50. It's a $3 skin. Oh. If you truly wanted to grab a bunch of these, just offer a $2 barter. It's pretty thin. It's not looking very prosperous here. Pirate Bed's in a much better position. Yeah, it's got more barters as well, more interest. That's a $2 skin. It's got barters going even higher. So That's a bit awkward for that, isn't it? Yep. So not as in demand. But hey, if we do see more Black Ops deplorables being made in the future, that might be pretty interesting, but we've got to wait. We've got Christmas. All right, well, fair enough. Sinotype Food, not as strong compared to the previous ones. As I said, I feel like you're redundant. You're useless to me. Get out of my sight. Yeah, I don't feel as confident with this one. I'd like to be proven wrong. Again, maybe a sheer lack of sales could be... like, maybe Sinotype does work out very nicely in the future, and it walks off into the sunset all nice and happy. And yeah, maybe that actually becomes quite a nice investment because it sold the least out of the whole set. Or maybe people will be like, I don't need a food box. I've got my fridge. So, yeah, got my mini fridge. Okay, yeah. So, feel free to comment below your thoughts in regards to what you see here. It's, yeah, it's a bit funny. So, right, cool. Thundergold HMLMG. Do we also have the Temple HMLMG? Yep. Both of them in a bit of an odd position, but they can't really help it out. It's the weapon itself. If people aren't appreciating the weapon itself, where's the justification to own skins? But more specifically, it's the aim sights. People hate the HMLMG aim sight. Now, we might have noticed a brand new HMLMG on the way. Quite literally, like very soon. So, perhaps that might have a transparent aim sight. We'll see what happens next. But anyway, Thundergold, it's in a very, very good spot at the moment. Again, let's just quickly switch back over to here. We can see this for ourselves. Thundergold. Yeah, wonderful position. Although, even though these prices are doing very, very well for themselves, they haven't actually peaked yet. Just got to wait a few more weeks, so keep an eye on it then. But anyway. Wow, the backpack went up in price very nicely. I'm kind of surprised by that. That was pretty quick. But anyway, not all the weapons were perfect, but some of them, well, they have done quite all right. If the Thundergold AK-47 and the SAR worked out nicely, and again, look at all the previous SARs and all the previous AK-47s that come out in the past few years, could you be a nice standout skin? Nice and shiny, pearlescent white with a gold trim? We'll see, but based on what I'm seeing here, I'm kind of questioning it. Why couldn't we get the hoodie and pants? Anyway, well, you could probably do a $2 barter. Micro, don't get upset with me. I bought 10 of those to give away. Anyway, Temple HMLMG, you're in a more interesting spot because you have sold like next to nothing. Like you have literally just barely even reached, like you're not even 5,000 subscribers. Thundergold Thundergold did double. So I'm sure Micro's happy with that at the very least. But yes, hopping back over to here. Could you end up becoming like a sneaky sort of interesting investment due to the sheer lack of sales? That's got me curious. That's a $3 skin. The barter's going up to $1.80. Could it still go down in price? Probably, but how many listings are we going to see? I don't know. That's low. That's really low. Would I consider doing a sneaky purchase just to be safe, just in case that potentially goes up in price ridiculously at some point? Manipulators are always sniffing around for a brand new, buyout, a brand new manipulation, looking for third-party sites to trick and steal all their valuables. Ugh. So we'll see how this goes, but yeah, Temple HMLMG, significantly less sales, the lowest selling skin for the week, and it seems a bit outrageous. Dungeon Smallwood box. So, not getting that much attention, but still more compared to the Black Ops bed. That's a bit of a surprise. Will we see the return of the Dungeon Collection in the year of 2026? Because if we do, ooh, I'm still hoping for that wallpaper. Anyway. Oh, Perilous just raided me. Thank you very much for that. Perry stream, if you want, I might be able to showcase to you some brand new skins. Oh, did I just spoil something in this video? Don't worry, it's all good. Anyway, this is only going up to $1. I'm questioning it. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I need to see more skins after you to appreciate you. Just hope it happens. Not exactly selling ridiculously, but it's not like it has like sold next to nothing, so okay. Cyber gloves, hard suit gloves, tactical gloves. Yeah, I don't trust it whatsoever. Yet the barters might... Oh, no, they're slightly below $1. And over to here, you are quite literally... Yeah, your barter's only gone up to $1 as well. And yet still, I can't help but assume they will go lower. When more and more and more and more options appear. Because, of course, it's the brand new skinnable for the month. You know it's going to go down in price. We've seen this happen. How many tactical gloves are we going to see over the course of like the next couple months? I might have seen the newest pair of tactical gloves. Oh, you're spoiling it, Hedge. I don't trust it. By all means, do a barter if you want. I didn't even do 2 barters. I just didn't. I wasn't bothered. Couldn't be bothered. So, yep. All right. Well, that's it. That's everything. That's looking good. That's looking good. Other things are a bit questionable. But by all means, if you like what you see and you just want it, just go treat yourself. It's Christmas. You need to give a present to yourself. Maybe you need to go buy the Christmas skins. Oh, what. Anyway, so that's cool. That's nice. So, before we do anything, I just want to quickly remind you, if you weren't fully well aware, the Kick drops and the Twitch drops, they're going to appear tomorrow. The Rusma skins. We have Christmas Kick drops. We have Christmas Twitch drops. I lost my tongue there. If you haven't seen them yet, I've got a video right here in front of you. Get a good look at this. Consider watching my Kick and Twitch Rusmas 2025 skin showcase. There is an interesting looking white SAR there that might rival the Comic SAR. Comic SAR is now pushing up to, was it $15? Quite pricey. I don't think everybody can afford that. But you could get that SAR for absolutely free. You also get the spooky looking penguin, the lovely toys large box, the exquisite sheep matador, and various other things. So yeah, consider giving it a good watch. Everything's chaptered. You're more than welcome to skip ahead. You get the idea. Right then, I should also point out, if you're pondering, questioning what could potentially be accepted for Christmas 2025, I have put up the Russ Christmas 2025 Workshop Skin Bingo. Now, it might not be that special now. I mean, watch it, please. Something happened. Before we talk about that, let's also point out Mr. Protox has got a good look and done a nice quick showcase of the brand new ceiling paper, floor paper, and wallpaper Christmas stuff. So that's Christmas DLC. We're also expecting the ice sculpture tomorrow as well. But to get a good, look at this yourself, I'll put the tweet here in the description. Scroll down, you'll see it for yourself. By all means, go give it a good watch. It's only 3 minutes long. Also, as he points out, the peaks in Brutalist and on the brand new Space Station high quality metal building skin, they're getting removed. Yep. Merry Christmas! Cool. Anyway, so now before we end this, I still need to talk about the regular skins. So sorry for leaving it late, but with the time I had, it was running out. I had to just just move on. Anyway, let's just get focused. So Dominus Mortis double barrel shotgun. I just had a certain individual here turn up and say, "Hey Hedge, I bought 160 of these." I wouldn't have verified and approved of that. No. Anyway, it's a perfectly fine looking skin. It's a double barrel shotgun. It's the issue of it's the weapon itself. Look at all of these. Oh, which is a bit odd because they do get usage, but these skins are not appreciated whatsoever. Now it might have a transparent aim sight, which okay, cool, but I don't know if that's going to matter too much. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do 60 cents to 80 cents for that double barrel shotgun. Moving on, what else do we have? Oh, what's missing? I think I've missed one. Oh no, it's free. It's free. It's definitely free. Okay, that crossbow. Yes, that one right there. Not going to say its name. 6 for 6 for this collection, by the way. 6 submissions, 6 acceptances, and hopefully in the future, near future, January time, we see tier 2, hoodie and pants, and maybe some more weapons. We'll see. Anyway, the crossbow. Only 7,000 subscribers. Let's just get a quick look at all these crossbows that came out this year. Are you the lowest selling one? No, that goes to Chomp Crossbow. That was just a bit scuffed and goofy. But do look at all of them. Only one of them's in the positive. It's the Stinger Crossbow, and that has a lovely amount of transparency. Scroll. You're not holding up. You're not holding up. You're not holding up. Oh my, crossbows. Where did it all go wrong? So, yeah, I'm sorry to say, but you didn't sell that much, but I'm still not, feeling hopeful. What's the worst performing crossbow? That might be pretty helpful. That might be pretty good. Let's go ahead and do just that. So, lowest price, please. And it's the Chomped crossbow. 89 cents. That's a shame. I might just have to play it safe and do 60 cents to 80 cents. Sorry to say, but yeah, I'm kind of questioning it. Maybe we see some more skins in the future and it helps it out. We'll see. JPEG pump shotgun. Don't get that many pump shotguns, do we? But this year, it's been a little bit different. Special DLC, an awesome looking drop. Redemption Collection, that one, the lovely name. I can't say it. I want to keep my monetization. Anyway, so yeah, not the best overall, but that right there, if you're going to go down bad, I mean, it's not looking like it's going to be too bad because you haven't sold that much. I'm just personally not a fan of its design. What do you mean? It doesn't really look like it's that much. It's just like a toy gun. Although maybe you could wear toy armor and run around with that. That actually wouldn't be too bad, maybe. It's fine. It's just I'm not really too much of a fan with the cell shading and whatnot. Nothing wrong with the style. It's just a bit plain. So, you know, I'm sure you'd agree. I mean, offer your opinion, comment below. But yeah, I'm not feeling super confident. But then again, I'm not expecting it to drop off that badly. It's a $2 skin, and for that, I'll do. Well, you know what? Let's just go see the lowest price one. They're not that cheap. So let's just neglect Swamp Master and Chieftain. These two, for a very, very, very long time, they were in the loot boxes, so they have struggled and suffered because, you know, a lot of them have appeared. El Diablo, you're down to 93 cents. Wow. Yeah, not all of these are perfect, but there's only a few that's down pretty bad. Are you a standout enough design? I'm going to sit here and say I'm going to offer between 90 cents to $1.10, which is a bit of a random price I've never said before, but I don't expect it to drop off that much. I think it could hold. So 90 cents to $1.10. And that's it. That's a wrap. That's everything. So do you want to get a quick sneak peek at some of those Christmas skins? If they're accepted tomorrow and actually in the Rust store, just saying. Okay, it's just saying. It's not 100% confirmed yet. You've got to wait till the next Rust store when it's actually rotated, but go on, let's go. Uh-oh. They accepted the skins early. Uh-oh. Now, as I say here, everything is still subject to change. They could still add some things. They could remove some things, but the most likely outcome is all of that's going to be accepted tomorrow. That is Christmas week 1, apparently. Apparently. Again, still subject to change. A sheep metadubador, the other gingerbread tactical gloves. I think that's transparent aim sight handmade NMG. Ginger farmer tools. A nice, cool, serene-looking wooden door. The awesome-looking Starry Santa sleigh wood small box. Again, should point out, the names might be changed tomorrow. Don't be surprised by that. Yes, you're looking at a vaguely white tier 3 set right there. North Star Metal tier 3. Yeah. Most importantly, after a very, 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 very long time, we finally have a water purifier. It's also made out of snowman. High quality Hedge to wear. Yay! Okay. It finally happened. It finally happened. Also, the Alistair rug, the naughty list rug was accepted, apparently. I mean, again, we don't know if it's 100% certain. It's not 100% certain until we see tomorrow's Rust store, until it rotates. But it most likely is going to be the thing. So, okay, cool. So that is 17 skins. Yeah. That's a lot. And then again, we also have the brand new DLCs as well. I have so much to showcase tomorrow. Oh. Why not just go ahead and make a nice short video? Probably. I might just do that. So, cool, nice, lovely, awesome. We're still expecting another week next week, another Rust store. I'm not sure how many we're going to see in the next Rust store, but I probably wouldn't be surprised if it's like the same amount. Who's hoping for one of those garage doors? Who's hoping for one of those garage doors? Well, you might still see them next week. We'll see. I am surprised, though. They picked this one over the standard red design. Maybe we'll still see that next week. Or the elf design. We'll see. But, yeah, there you go. Christmas. Yay! There's a cold chill in the air. It is a dreary, dark night. Well, oh, now it isn't. Get a good look at what we have right here in front of us. Let's just zoom in. Get a good look at that brand new satchel charge. And yes, the eyes glow in the dark. And some strange, scary looking candy for the eyes. You also might notice, oh, look at that. Brand new gingerbread tactical gloves. Not the ones from the collection. Not the ones from Milho Frito's set. That's made by Edge, so, alright, congratulations to you, sir. So we know we're getting more tactical gloves. But as you can see, we know we're also getting another snow jacket. A nice Santa-themed snow jacket. So this was the one with, like, more intricate detail and, like, the snow covering with ice and the clothing. That was a very smart, clever detail from Robstar there, so props to him. But remember, everything's still subject to change. They could remove something. They could add something. You never know. But based on what I'm seeing here with this handmade NMG, I've looked at it, I've aimed down, it has a transparent aim sight. Blackout is not the only handmade NMG with a transparent name site anymore. Nope, that does too as well. So you might want to keep an eye on your Blackout investments, perhaps. That might be a bit of a problem. Anyway, are you impressed with what you saw? If you're not that impressed with Christmas skins, I mean, yeah, sure, it's a holiday. It's going to go out of season pretty quickly afterwards. This is why I always tell people, if you're going to invest into these Christmas skins and Halloween skins and whatnot, wait it out. Watch the prices drop off. But more specifically with Christmas, we know these skins tend to drop off real bad around March and April time. For some strange reason, it keeps happening every single year. They're very good long-term investments, though. In the lead up to next Christmas, for Christmas 2026, these skins will very likely bounce back up and go up in price again. That'll be a discussion for the Rust Rotation video tomorrow. I will be streaming live, showcasing all the skins, so by all means, you're more than welcome to visit on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you very much for watching this Abnormals video. Do you reckon I should, give you a bit more of a preview? Well, again, I want to make sure you watch my Rust Rotation video, so let's just give you a little sneak peek. There's some interesting looking tier 3 armour. An interesting wooden door. Is that a sheet metal double door that glows and has transparent windows? Yeah. That's an interesting looking water purifier, bed, small box that looks like a Santa's sleigh, igloo furnace, and 2 interesting goofy looking rugs. So yep, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all again tomorrow if you consider watching me.